हाँ हाँ बस स्विच बॉक्स
Thank you. It's good to be with you all again after 3 years. One of the things which I've sort of come to a conclusion in the last 3 years, that together with breath, we must work with the muscles. And the muscles store all the knots of the body. And it's very important to relax the muscles, especially in the morning. And not only that, I have come to a certain conclusion in this way, that if we can work with the muscles, you really don't have to do anything else. So we'll start with working with the muscles. Every thought we have, every emotion we have, every sensation we have is recorded forever in the muscles. And the muscles then create small tensions, small electrical fields around those knots which they store, and it is that which leads to disease. So the first thing we will do is we'll do a few exercises to relax the muscles. Okay, we'll look at the palms of our hands and we'll tighten our fists tight, tight, very tight. Now apply attention to it. Apply attention to the tension. Look inside. Hold it. Relax. Look at them again. Again tighten them. Tight, tight, tight. Feel the tension inside. Apply attention to it. Relax. Look at them again. Last time. Tighten them. Tight, 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 tight. Put your attention in them. Relax. Now, I'm going a little fast here, but when you do it at home and if you have enough of time, do this hold for 20 seconds. So see the second hand of a clock and see that we hold for 20 seconds each time, right? Okay. Now the second exercise is we'll stretch both the hands as if somebody is pulling in each direction. Pull tight, 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 hold, put attention inside, feel the tension, relax. Again pull tight, 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 feel the tension, put your attention inside, relax. Last time, pull tight, 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 feel the tension, relax. Now again, each of these movements, please hold for 20 seconds each, right? Now, right leg, can someone come forward? Yeah, right leg, pull the right leg as if somebody is pulling the heel, toes toward the body, pull tight, 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 hold, put your attention inside, relax. Again pull tight, 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 hold, put your attention inside, relax. Last time, pull tight, 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 apply attention, relax. Left leg, pull tight, 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 hold, put attention inside, relax. Again, left leg pull, tight, 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 hold, apply attention inside, relax. Last time, left leg pull, tight, 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 hold, relax. Now the chest, breathe in, expand the chest, breathe in, expand the chest, tight, 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 relax. Again, breathe in, expand the chest, pull, tight, 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 relax. Last time, breathe in, expand the chest, put your attention inside, roll your attention through it, relax. Now, stomach, breathe out, pull in the stomach. Breathe out, pull in, pull in, pull in, pull in, pull, hold, put your attention into it, relax. Again, breathe out, pull in, pull, 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 hold, put your attention in it, relax. Last time, breathe out, pull in, tight, 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 hold, put attention inside, relax. Now we'll do the whole body, we'll stand up. On the toes, stretch, pull, 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 hold, run attention through the whole body, run attention, relax, come down. Again, on the toes, pull, 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 roll your attention through the body, hold, relax. One more time, on the toes, tight, tight, pull, 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 roll your attention through the body, relax. Please sit down. Now we are going to do the main core exercises. These are 6 simple exercises, and these exercises bring about total health, physical, emotional, mental. Right? I learned these exercises in 1988 when I met my teacher, Mr. Tavaria, and he was a Parsi gentleman. And when I met him in 88, I was already 33 years old. And since I was 16, I'd been practicing meditation. And with different gurus. And then I met him, and he was teaching these breathing exercises. And he said, you'll have to forget meditation. So it took me 2 years to forget 17 years of meditation. And then what could not come from 17 years of meditation came through these simple exercises and rhythmic breathing just by doing it for a few years. So these are they look very simple, but they are very powerful techniques and they can transform our lives. Right? The first exercise is just deep chest breathing. Put your hands over here. Breathe into the chest, pushing the chest out. Let the breath push the chest out. Preferably don't take support of your backrest. Sit up a little, right? Breathe in. Okay. So when I look at many of you, this area is all blocked. It's very important to open this area. This is the area of impatience, it's the area of imbalance, apart from all the diseases which come in this area, from lung problems to heart problems, right? So this is a simple exercise which we are just expanding the chest, but Remember to let the breath push the chest out. Right? Now, this is done in a rhythm, and we'll listen to the music first. Hmm? Okay, hands here. Breathe with the music.
Start, huh?
જે નવા લોકો છે ને એનું કરેક્શન કરવું છે. Those who have some physical problem, please don't overdo it. Huh? We'll go very slowly. Now, this rhythm is repeated 36 times in a minute. That is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. So, each exercise has to be done for 1 minute. Now, if we cannot do it for 1 minute, please do it for half a minute, because I see some people over here, especially the newcomers, they will not be able to do it for 1 minute. Please do it for half a minute, and then slowly over a period of few months reach up to 1 minute, right? Now the second exercise, she'll show you the second. Just put your hands in line with the navel and breathe into the stomach. Breathe into the stomach, pushing the stomach out. Breathe into the stomach, pushing the stomach out. Right? Now 5, 6, breathe, pull in the stomach and let the stomach push the breath out. Right. We'll do it with the music. ઉલટું થાય બધાયનું ઉલટું થાય છે બેન. Okay, okay. This exercise is for the stomach and all the organs in this area, that is from the stomach, the intestines, the 2 kidneys at the back, the liver, the pancreas. So it's a very good exercise. It massages all these organs. Now the main knot we feel over here is that of fear. And everybody lives for tomorrow. They don't live for today. So to dissolve that knot of fear is very important. As we do this exercise in rhythm, over a period of time, we dissolve that knot of fear. So, તમારું નામ શું છે? What's your name? Huh? Niyati, right. Okay. Should, when you sit in front of the mirror, sit and Just practice this, right? Because your lips have drooped like this. And when the lips droop, we invite pain and suffering in our life, right? So just practice this, so that they become a little straight over a period of time. The third exercise, we stretch our legs, try to catch the toes, look up, breathe with the music. 1, 2, 3 in, 5, 6 out. Both stomach will go and chest, both will go out and both will come in, right?
If you can't catch the toes, catch wherever you are.
Now, if you can't catch your toes, तो रुमाल थी बताओ ना. Do this. Take out your handkerchief and catch this way. You can take out your handkerchief and catch this way. And if you don't have a handkerchief, catch wherever you can. Okay. Right. Right.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Taro Mars.
1, 2, 3,
Taro
5,
Mars.
6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
काका पतला थी.
Surgery at the
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
That is Kamlesh.
bhai. નીચે જે બેઠો છે ને એમાં પેલો ગ્રે શર્ટમાં આ લેડીની પાછળ એ રુદેશ છે જેનું સ્ટ્રોક
હા એ તો બન્યા. I met him. Okay, this exercise is a very powerful exercise because it affects all the muscles of the chest and the stomach, and it's mainly concerned with the backbone. And in yoga, we call the backbone as Sushumna, and the current of life, the electricity, if we call the spirit as Atma is electricity, then the electricity in this computer goes up through the backbone. It starts through the backbone, right? So it comes from down and moves up through the backbone. As long as the computer has an electrical current, the computer is living. So we've got to look after that electrical current, right? So when we do this exercise, we clean the backbone of all blockages, and those blockages are mainly acidic. We hold on to acidic blockages, and that is why we feel all tense in this area. We want to go for a massage or something. So it's a very important exercise. And when we throw negativity on anyone, we get acid goes in our own backbone, not in anyone else's backbone, and that is why it's very important to clean the backbone. These 3 exercises we do with the music every day. Don't do them without the music. Very important. 1 minute the first one, 1 minute the second, 1 minute the third, right? The next 3 exercises we do without music, but they are equally important. The 4th exercise, we'll take one deep breath in 5 installments. 5. And we'll breathe out forcefully from the mouth. All together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 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 This exercise is mainly for memory. There are two kinds of memory, shallow memory and deep memory. One of the causes of falling ill, getting any disease, right, is we hold on to a lot of stuff in our deep memory. Supposing you have insulted me 20 years ago, I'm still holding it, right? So all these knots in memory, he did this to me, she did that to me, which we are holding on, they slowly block everything, the flow of energy, the flow of prana, the flow of blood, and that is why we fall ill. So it's very important to open these energy, what you call memory blocks. And when we do this exercise, we are vibrating the memory pool of the brain and all those blocks open up, right? The second thing is that when we are pushing breath in the lungs like this, right, we are opening up the small sacs in the lungs called alveoli. They have a certain elasticity, and as we grow old, the elasticity goes away, and the stale air gathers in them, and it cannot go out, and that is why we fall ill. One of the what do you call characteristics that I'm holding on to stale air in the lung is I feel lonely, I feel depressed. That is one of the characteristics of that, right? Now the fifth exercise. In this we breathe in for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We hold the air in the lungs for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, emptying the lungs in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we hold the empty lungs, that is the air outside, we hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All together, breathe in, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's very simple. 3 rounds will make 1 minute because 5 seconds breathing in, 5 seconds holding, 5 seconds breathing out, 5 seconds holding empty. Now when we hold the air for 5 seconds, a little bit of carbon dioxide comes in the blood, and this helps in getting rid of many ordinary diseases. It acts like it increases our level of immunity, right? But most important, that where we lose most of the precious energy of the body, and that is in this monkey up here who is chattering all the time. And people, they chatter all 24 hours. We chatter, right? Even when we sit in meditation, we are daydreaming, right? So this monkey is chattering all the time. And when we hold the breath and a little bit of carbon dioxide goes in the blood to the brain, the monkey calms down, right? So Very important exercise. Just breathe in, hold. At that moment, you will feel the monkey has calmed down. And it is what you call man's responsibility to calm the monkey. As long as the monkey is not calm, we'll keep on reacting to everything in life. Animals respond to external stimuli, plants respond to external stimuli. Man does not have to respond to external stimuli. As long as he is reacting in life, only responding to outside circumstances, he has not yet grown out of being a plant and animal. Right? So, one of the small things which we can see is on what does our happiness depend? Small question we can all ask ourselves. And if we ask ourselves, we'll all see that happiness depends on something happening outside. I am not healthy. If I become healthy, I'll be happy. I don't have money. If I have money, I'll be happy. My son is not getting married. If he gets married, I'll be happy. Now I don't have a grandson. If I have a grandson, I'll be happy. Right? If my business does well, I'll be happy. If son passes in exam, I'll be happy. Right? Is this happiness or is it dependence on external circumstances? Real happiness is somewhere else, right? But all our happiness is dependent upon something happening in our life. And as long as we are dependent, then it is not happiness, it is slavery, right? So there is a source of happiness within us. And that source of happiness is in spite of outer circumstances. It never stops. It's like a fountain which has perpetual motion. And we have to awaken that source. We have to go into that source. And the only way is to calm the monkey. When we calm the monkey, and that is why this exercise becomes very important. Sixth exercise, we take a deep breath, block the nose, push the chin into the hollow of the neck, no space over here, and bring saliva in the mouth and swallow that saliva 5 times. Let me show it to you once. Don't do it. Let me show it to you once. I breathe in, block the nose, push the chin down, swallow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up, breathe out. Right? All together, breathe in, block the nose, push the chin down into the hollow of the neck, bring saliva in the mouth, swallow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up, release. Again, take a deep breath, block the nose, bring saliva in the mouth, swallow, lock your chin, in the neck, swallow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up, release. One more time, take a deep breath, block the nose, push the chin down, swallow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up, release. Very simple exercise, but this is where we hold on to pain. And all of us feel pain. Somebody tells us something, we feel pain. Life does not go the way we want it to go, we feel pain, right? Mother-in-law gives pain, etc., etc. There is pain in life, and we hold pain over here. And that pain, as it becomes a block, it brings about thyroid problems, sinus problems, etc. So doing this exercise slowly opens up all the passages, and this block of pain, the knot of pain which we have gathered, slowly dissolves. It's very good for people who have thyroid. Please do practice this exercise, right? Both hyper and hypothyroidism. Now, yoga says that we have a certain energy called the energy of genius. Many years ago, uh, I'm talking about 1978, 79, 80, and in those years I had read a book on the stock market, which was a very, in those years, it was a very, what do you call, revolutionary book. So the author, at the end of the book, he writes that if the morning revelations keep coming, I will write a second book. But he never wrote a second book. Huh? So he's saying that when I sit in the morning, higher thoughts flow through me. Higher thoughts flow through me. And at that time, these thoughts came and I wrote this book. Right? And we see that many people, their poetry, their music, their higher thoughts, they come early in the morning, they're sitting when nobody else is thinking so much, everybody is sleeping, so the pollution of thoughts is less in the air. And at that time, we get thoughts maybe from different galaxies, different universes, we don't know. And those thoughts penetrate and they bring about creativity in us. So that is dependent on something over here which yoga calls as the energy of genius, Udan Vayu, right? So when we do this exercise, we slowly dissolve the knot over here, and that energy, once it starts, what do you call, seeping up there, comes drop by drop, then suddenly a new kind of creativity will come in our life, a new understanding will come in our life, right? Now, these 6 exercises have to be done in 6 minutes every day, and we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we will do 3, 2, 1 in reverse. Huh? We'll start with the first exercise. Take this. Second exercise, stomach. Third exercise, pre-stretch the legs. Catch wherever you can. Look up. Breathe with the stomach and chest both. Okay. Okay.
1, 2,
Okay, we'll start the fourth exercise.
5, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, okay. Fifth exercise, breathe in 5. Start again, start again. Breathe in. Release the breath. Start with the music. Let's switch this off. Switch it off. Right. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sixth exercise. Take a deep breath. Block the nose. Push the chin down into the hollow of the neck. Swallow your saliva. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Kita. Again, take a deep breath. Block the nose. Lock the chin into the hollow of the neck. Swallow your saliva. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up. Release. One more time. Take a deep breath. Block the nose. Push the chin down into the hollow of the neck. Swallow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look up. Release. Now we'll do 3, 2, 1. So third is stretch the legs again. Second, stomach. First exercise, chest. Okay. Now keep sitting where you are. 1 minute. I'll just explain one more exercise. Now we'll do one more exercise. In this, we will stand up. Don't stand up just now. And we will swing our hands like this. Right? Right? And we'll breathe in with the music. 1, 2, 3. Then we will breathe out, swinging the hands at the back from the mouth. Right? We'll do it with the music all together. First without the music. Let's do a few swings without the music, then we'll do it with the music. Right? Keep the feet a little apart. Right. Swing the hands right at the back. Okay, now with the music. 1, 2, 3 in, 5, 6 out. Swing the hands right at the back. Okay, okay. Please sit out. Please sit out. So please try to do these exercises every day. Uh, this last exercise which we did is for Nadi Shuddhi. The main aim of yoga is to clean the nadis, to make the nadis strong again. This tuning of the nadis is very important. A person who plays a string musical instrument knows that you have to tune the instrument, right? Whether it is the guitar, whether it is the sitar, where you have to tune it. If the instrument is not tuned, then you won't get what do you call rhythm out of that. You won't get music, melodious music out of it. You'll get sounds out of it, right? Similarly, the nadis are the strings of the body, right? And the nadis have to be tuned every day. So when we do this one exercise every day for 1 minute, again 36 breaths, right? We are tuning the nadis, right? Now we'll do alternate breathing. We'll breathe in from one nostril, 1, 2, 3. Breathe out from the other, 5, 6. Breathe in from the same nostril, 1, 2, 3. Breathe out from the other, 5, 6. It's very easy. Everybody can do it. Okay, okay. Again, 1 minute is 36 breaths. Sorry. So 36 breaths will make 1 minute. There's an ancient Shastra. It is called as Swar Nadi Shastra. Swar means breath, Nadi means pulse. The relationship of breath to pulse. And of course, most of it is lost now. What we have left with us are very small fragments of that Shastra. And my guru was an expert in Swarnadi. And initially, when people used to come to him, he used to just cure them by blocking their nostrils. So he would say, okay, you block your nostril from this time to this time. And then people said, how are you curing us without any medicine? So then he started giving homeopathic medicines with the nostril blocking, right? So in the Swarnadi Shastra, we see that our nostrils should change their breathing. That is, the nostrils should alternate every 1.5 hours in a healthy person. But in most of us, it is not alternating every 1.5 hours. And in that it is written that the breath should be, say, in that 1.5 hours, at least 40 to 60 minutes in the breath, the earth element, Prithvi Tattva should be in the breath. But if we are holding a lot of anger, then Agni Tattva will be more, it will make the Prithvi Tattva into imbalance, right? If we are depressed, then Akash Tattva will be more, right? If we are having what you call diseases of the kidneys or something, then what you call the water element will be more. If there's a fever, the what do you call the Agni Tattva will be more. So in our breathing is the barometer of what we are, and the more the earth element in our breathing, the more healthy we are, the more balanced we are, the more support we have in life. And the earth element brings the vibrations of happiness. And the more the earth element in the what you call breathing, we are more happy people. We feel more happy, we are contented in life. And so when we do this exercise, the breath of course goes in the lungs, but the Shastra says that together with breath, prana goes in. And prana does not go in the lungs. Prana and breath separate over here. So I breathe in from here, breath and prana go in together, and prana separates from breath over here, and it goes in a nadi called on this side as Pingla, this side as Ida. And that nadi flows, what you call, wraps itself around the backbone, comes here down to the perineum, and it deposits that pran over there. Now when we, in the perineum there is a chakra, it is called as Mooladhara. So when we do this exercise, we are alternating the prana. I'll just, one of the, what do you call, paradoxes for science is why man has two nostrils. Science does not understand why, because nature does not do anything without a reason. Now, if we were to breathe in air only, then man did not need two nostrils. He would have to have just one hole, right? Of course, nature didn't make the nose with two nostrils to make us look beautiful or something, right? So definitely there has to be a reason behind it. So yoga says when we breathe in from here, the prana goes in with a positive current. That is why it is called as Pingla, right? When it goes in from here, it goes in with a negative current. So we are alternating the currents, negative, positive, negative, positive, and that awakens the earth element in the Mooladhara chakra. It brings happiness in our life. And one of the higher parts of the earth element is it brings good fortune in our life. Now that does not mean you do this exercise and go and buy a lottery ticket and you'll win the lottery, but it will bring good fortune in your life. Good fortune is good fortune all around, not just in money, but in balance of everything in life. Right? So this is a very important exercise. Please do it with the music. We give that current, positive, negative, with the rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Right? Now I have one more exercise, but that is a spiritual exercise. Anybody has any questions on these exercises which we have done, please do them on an empty stomach, preferably in the morning if you've eaten your food after 3 hours. Those who don't get sleep at night, please do again 1 minute of the exercises before going to bed. The quality of sleep will really improve, right? See, today science talks about how many hours of sleep. Yoga does not talk of how many hours of sleep. Yoga says from 1 hour of sleep, how much of rest can you extract? So a person may sleep 8 hours, and if he extracts only 3 units of rest, and a person sleeps 2 hours and extracts 6 units of rest, right? So it is not, it is our capacity to extract rest from sleep. Now if this is chattering all the time, we are not going to extract any rest from sleep. If we are full of worries, we are not going to extract rest from sleep. So the idea is to calm this a little, increase the level of prana, because quality of sleep depends on quality of prana. Then we can extract more rest from less sleep, right? And we know of that very famous example that the Indian Prime Minister sleeps only 2.5 hours every night. So he has learned this technique of extracting rest from sleep, right? And many people, they sleep 8 hours, but they wake up tired, right? They've not extracted any rest from the sleep. So very important to do these exercises again if you can before going to bed at night. And if you can, what you call, have a little early dinner and then do these exercises 1 minute before going to sleep. And any other questions anyone has on these exercises, right? Yeah.
Don't have music on. Is there a marked difference in the effects?
In?
Like marked difference in the effects that I get from practicing without music?
No, please do with the music.
Yeah, if I, well, I was just curious why we need the music.
No, this rhythm is very important. No? So, if you go out in the ocean and you watch the waves, not the waves which come to the shore, waves which come to the shore are called breakers. But when you watch the waves in the ocean, they go up 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Right? So, this is the intrinsic rhythm of the earth. If you take water as the subtle body of the earth, then this is the rhythm of the subtle body of the earth, but it's much more deeper than that. So when you're breathing in this rhythm, you're aligning yourself very much to what is happening in nature. Yeah.
Alternative nostril breathing, how long can you do? Because I caught myself doing it naturally very often. Means it just, I'm doing it all the time. So sometimes I feel, am I doing too much?
At one sitting you can do half an hour.
Not sitting, means just by living my life, I caught myself doing alternate nostril breathing. Means by
All the time?
Not all the time, but many times I caught myself that I'm doing alternate.
No problem. Do it, do it.
Okay, so I was just wondering, means how long can I do?
No, do it, do it.
Okay.
No problem.
So you mentioned about like every 1.5 hours your nostrils, one is active, another one is, and the other one is you alternate.
Yeah.
So and one is positive, one is negative. If I understand. Right one is positive, and the left one is probably negative. So you want to have more positive vibes than keep doing on both.
Don't take positive as good and bad.
Oh,
No, we are so, what do you call, positive means good and negative means bad. It's not that way, right? Balance is important, right? So, when you're very angry, the right is working more. So you'll say it's positive, better to be angry with everybody, right? But it doesn't work that way. But when the parasympathetic is working, the left is working more. You see, so
what's
the parasympathetic nervous system. So right is connected with, say, sympathetic nervous system, right? So and the left is connected, say, with the parasympathetic nervous system. So you get angry, which nervous system is that? The sympathetic nervous system. It is releasing adrenaline, so you get angry. Now the parasympathetic has to balance it, right? But if the parasympathetic is not working, it's not going to balance it. So this is the age where everybody lives in the sympathetic nervous system. Everybody is in a hurry to go everywhere. Everybody wants to achieve so much in life. Can you get what I'm trying to say? And that just, you're overworking the sympathetic nervous system.
right now?
Yeah. Just take a simple thing as money. A point may come where you have enough money. But does enough money bring satisfaction, or does it bring desire to double it? Can you get what I'm trying to say? Right? So this whole age of ours, and you go to anybody who takes a job or something with his employer is going to give him 25% more work than he can do. This is how they calculate, one man in 10 hours or 8 hours can do so much of work. Now he's coming to work for us, give him so much. Right? So poor guy is working in the night, working here, and you're what you call overworking the sympathetic nervous system. But when you go into deep relaxation, then the sympathetic starts working. And relaxation does not mean going on a holiday. Relaxation means relaxing now, right? Then and that is the left nostril. Left nostril.
So then probably you can remember if I want to be more relaxing more rather than acting.
Simple thing that supposing I'm irritated. Two things I can do. One is I can tense and relax the muscles so that knot of irritation does not form, or I'm upset about anything. Another thing I can do is say for 1 hour I block the right nostril. Immediately the parasympathetic will start working, the irritation will go away. Yeah? Simple thing. Right.
Besides this 6 exercise for breathing, any other lungs exercise you can do?
I'll show you one more.
Okay.
But you can increase the time of these exercises. From 1 minute you can progress to 3 minutes. Right? I think that's quite a bit. Right? Okay. And I'll show one more, because he said I'll show one more exercise. One more exercise. And we'll take a deep breath. Let me show it first. She'll show it. Take a deep breath. Block the nose. And now we'll roll the stomach forward and back. Okay, do it. Anyone with a heart problem, please don't do it. Right? Take a deep breath, block the nose, roll the stomach forward and back, forward and back. Okay. Very good for diabetes. Huh? Very good. Yeah, 1 minute. Go slower. Go slow. Don't be in a hurry. Right.
Before dinner, after dinner?
Before dinner. Before dinner.
This also goes rhythm.
Huh?
This will also go rhythm.
No, no. No. My teacher, Mr. Tawari, had an 8-inch expansion of stomach. Right? So he would eat a full dinner and then he would just expand his stomach once like this and put it in. The dinner is digested. Right? You cannot ask him, sir, you want to eat ice cream. You better have your wallet full. Because if you take him to an ice cream shop, he won't say which one to order. He says all of them one by one. Right? And he just expand his stomach in this and it's all digested. So, and he used to say that if you put stones in my stomach also, they will digest. There's no need of any this thing. So, very good exercise. Do this exercise. Yeah.
One question. So I have an acidity problem.
It will help. Yeah. And you must block the right nostril.
After dinner.
Who has got cotton? Who has got cotton?
Camera back.
Yeah, take this cotton like this. This I've taught you. You're not doing it. Right? Roll it. Don't twist it. And push it in the right nostril. At 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Take it out at 4 o'clock. Right? If it gets wet, take it out and put another one. Don't put the same one, right? And see in 6 months what happens to your acidity. Right? Take all the other precautions, but do this. Do this. Yes, sir. Sorry.
All the exercise you went through today.
Yeah.
You have a book and CD.
There's an app. You can download the app. Everything is on that app. You have an Android phone?
Apple also has.
Yes, I understand.
I don't know if it goes on Apple. I don't know. It works.
We
It
also
works.
have a book in the back.
It is on Apple too.
It's on Yes.
Yeah. So you can download the app, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the last time you taught a cold nugget.
I'm teaching. I'm coming to that. I'm just coming to that. Okay.
Another question about
Yeah,
music
please.
thing. You know, once you practice with the rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. If you practice the rhythm, and when you're traveling, when you don't have the music with you, is it okay to
Yeah, it's okay.
do without music?
Yeah, it's okay. But you see, you can download all the music in the cell phone, right? I mean, either you're traveling without the cell phone, you don't want the wife to call you, then I don't know. Okay. Yeah.
The nose blocking I couldn't do it actually. I get headache. I tried it a few times. 1, 2, 4 nose. Right.
No, but you must do it because you get a headache.
No, if I block the.
That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
That is what I'm saying, that you need to do it. You need to do it.
It's the best exercise for asthma.
All of them, all of them. All of them, yeah. And especially the first exercise. First exercise. Yeah.
So I understand blocking the right nostril. How about blocking the left? You don't block the left.
If you have blocked the right nostril for at least a year, what I've taught her, 1 to 4, if you feel that in your life you're not immediately getting irritated, you're not getting upset, then I can teach you when to block the left nostril. That is a very advanced practice of when to block the left nostril, right? But before that, I can't teach you when to block the. So you have to block it for 1 year, and after 1 year, if you're still feeling angry, still feeling upset, still react, still get irritated, then you block another 6 months till that comes down, right? And then I can teach you when to block the left nostril. And the left nostril, I'll teach you to block, that awakens the Kundalini energy, right? It brings us in contact with something higher. So that is a very advanced technique of blocking the left nostril. It cannot be done as long as we are holding on to negative emotions. Otherwise, all those negative emotions will become permanent in us, right? So first is always blocking of right nostril for 1 year. Everybody can do 1 to 4 in the afternoon, right? And then I can teach blocking of left nostril. Yeah. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, 1 to 4 in afternoon.
Three SRB.
Pardon?
SRB. The 3 liberal SRB.
Three-step rhythmic breathing. I'm teaching you now. That I've not yet taught you. So all this is, the heading is 3-step rhythmic breathing, but the main breathing is how to breathe all 24 hours, and that is called 3-step rhythmic breathing. Okay, we'll do the gold nugget now. And the gold nugget is a spiritual exercise. Like I said, there's a place within us, deep up here in the central brain cavity. The central brain cavity in yoga is called as Brahmarandhra. And within the Brahmarandhra, there's a place where the divine sits. And if we can open that area, then in this life we can have communication within ourselves. The divine center is always communicating. Not a single second goes by when it is not communicating. But because of so much of noise up here, we can't hear what it is saying, right? So it's a simple exercise. In this exercise, we'll put our hands below the navel and pull in the stomach, release, pull in, release, below the navel, yeah. Pull in, release, pull in, release. Now, we are going to pull in and breathe out at the same time. So there'll be a pulling in and breathing out at the same time, and we will hold the breath out and keep this pulled in. Do it for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, right? Everybody first take a deep breath. Breathe out, pull this in, pull, pull, pull. Keep the breath out, keep this pulled in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, release. Again, take a deep breath. Breathe out, pull this in, pull in, pull in, pull in, breathe out, pull in, hold, keep the breath out, don't breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, release. So we did 20 seconds. Okay. Now go slowly over a period of few months, reach 40 seconds. Breathing out and holding, breath out, this pulled in 40 seconds. Now we'll do it just now after 20 seconds. The second part of the exercise is just fast, shallow breathing. But in this breathing, we won't breathe in, we will only breathe out. So it will be something like this. Very shallow as possible. Don't take deep breaths. Okay, I'll show you once. I'll take a deep breath. I'll breathe out, pull this in, keep the breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Okay, now I won't release this. I'll keep this and I'll start shallow breathing. In that, only breathe out. In, it will come automatically. Breathe out, in automatically. Okay. Everybody take a deep breath. Breathe out, pull in, breathe out, pull in. Keep breathing out, keep pulling in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep pulling in. Now start breathing from the nostril. Take your other hand here, right, and breathe out. Shallow breathing, fast, very fast. Okay. We do it again, right? We do it with 20 seconds or 10 seconds? Huh? 20? Yeah, okay. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. Pull in, pull in. Breathe out. Pull in, pull in. Keep the breath out. Keep this pulled in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep pulling in. Take the other hand up and start fast, shallow breathing. Okay, very good. Good. You know what is heat called in yoga? Tapa. It burns the impurities. It burns the impurities. Very good. Right? Now,
One quick question.
yeah.
Fast breathing, is it just from the throat like that, or you have to breathe out with the noise?
With the?
With the noise doing
initially for few months use a little noise, and then they just go to a slight movement, right? But first get the muscles trained to do it, right? Then you can then go. Then you'll hardly know that you're breathing, but initially you'll have to. Right?
This one helps for your asthma, or
Huh?
this exercise help you in
This is a spiritual exercise, right? So it brings communication with the inner divine, but it has many other benefits. And the first benefit is that all the brain cells will become new with this exercise, right? And it's very important as we age. We don't want to lose the brain cells to die, right? So very important exercise. And it opens the inner channels, opens the inner channels. See, people spend their whole lives to have one glimpse of the divine. They go into the forest, they'll go to an ashram, they'll go to a guru, all kinds of things they do, but they don't get a glimpse of it, right? And just doing this exercise, you'll get the glimpse of that, right? So very powerful exercise. Okay, now any more questions? I'll teach the last thing. How to breathe all 24 hours, right? And this is not an exercise. This we learn initially as an exercise, and over a period of time it becomes as natural as possible. I won't say completely natural, but spontaneous. It becomes spontaneous, right? Now, it is called 3-step rhythmic breathing because there are 3 steps to learn it. One is how to breathe, second is how much to breathe, and third is to breathe in rhythm. Breathe with your stomach and chest both. Okay, put your little finger in the belly button, navel like this, and hands like this, right? And try to lift both the stomach and chest when you breathe. Okay. Now, I can't teach you over here. You have to teach yourself at home. So sit in front of the mirror, just check in the mirror. Most of us are either breathing from the chest or the stomach. Very few from the stomach. Most of us are breathing from the chest. It's a very shallow breathing, right? So just try to breathe with the stomach and chest both. Again, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay. Now, listen to the music. It's the same rhythm, the speed has slowed down. Speed. Put your hands here. Breathe with the music. Lifting both the stomach and chest together and out and in. See, it's loud. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Now don't do deep breathing. Keep breathing in the same way, but bring down your breath to little above normal. Don't do just normal. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Now put your hands on your knees and keep breathing with the music. Both stomach and chest, lift them and let them fall together. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay. So, just to learn this, please practice it for a few minutes every day with the music. Once you've got the hang of it, it'll take 2-3 days. Then play the music when you go to sleep at night. You will go to sleep, the music will continue throughout the night. And for some time in your sleep, you will be breathing with this music. This period will increase every night, right? So like say I am using this music for the last so many years, right? Nearly 30 years, right? But I still use the music at night. So please breathe with the music at night, and over a period of time, more and more time we will be breathing in rhythm with the music.
How about Radhe Krishna? Radhe Krishna. It's fine with
Yeah.
or not during night.
Yeah, first we learn this one. Yeah.
When you breathe in, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 breathing in or 6.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. We don't count 4. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I should have explained in the beginning. This rhythm is 1, 2, 3 to breathe in, 5, 6 to breathe out. There is no counting of 4 because between breathing in and breathing out is a small gap. You go to catch that gap, you've already started breathing out.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
got. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
5, 6, 5, 6, right? So in the exercises, we do repeat the rhythm at 36 breaths a minute. For normal breathing, we repeat it at 12 per minute, right?
I've asked this question before. I don't think I can do 12 per minute. So is it okay to slow down?
Huh?
Can I do it much slower than the music rhythm?
See if you can. See if you can't do it, then do it slower. Doesn't matter. See, as long as slower is leading to a state of peace, it is okay. But if slower is leading to a state of depression, we have to be careful, right? Where it is taking us. Whilst this is safe, absolutely. Anything slower than this, it has to be learned actually by through your teacher, from the teacher. Okay, so we put on this music, breathe with it when we go to sleep at night. Please continue that. And then in the daytime, when we are doing any work, we may be sitting on the computer, again put on the music. Try to do your work and breathe with the music. Initially, your attention may go to the music and to the laptop or computer. After some time, after 2-3 months, you'll be breathing with the music and working at the same time. As this rhythm, you breathe in this rhythm for 4-5 hours a day, this monkey will automatically calm down, right? And as it increases to 8-10 hours a day, many changes will come in your life. The understanding will change, the perception of life will change, right? So this simple breathing can transform our lives completely. So please do these exercises and this rhythmic breathing. Any questions anyone has on it?
Normal breathing can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Normal everyday breathing. Can I do that?
This is normal breathing which I'm teaching you.
No, but every minute, every day.
Yeah, that is what I'm teaching you just now. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, not 4. Not 4. She teaches here. I think you should attend 1 or 2 of our classes. Right? Yeah. So she'll make you do it, put her hands on you and make you do it. Right? Okay, any other questions anyone has? Okay. Last thing we'll do is the prism exercise. This is a 32 millimeter equilateral prism, and this exercise we put the prism on a white sheet of paper or on a white hanky. We should not see any designs through the prism, and we look through the prism as if the prism has no bottom. It's continuous. It's like a deep well with no bottom. And we try to look as far away as possible with the attitude that I've lost my most precious thing in life and I have to can only find it in the prism, and it is still not seen, still far away, still far away, still far. Keep looking, right? At some time our attention will separate from thought and the prism will vanish. When the prism vanishes, the thought will come that the prism has vanished, it will come back again, right? Now when the prism has vanished, at that moment keep looking far away, you'll hold that empty space without the prism. So you'll see that here we are having 120 thoughts per second, and at a certain moment the prism will vanish. There'll be a break in thought, there'll be a moment of thoughtlessness. Moment of thoughtlessness. Right? You may sit hours in meditation, what you won't get, you will get in 5 minutes of the prism. That's so powerful this exercise is. Right? So look into the prism. Don't use artificial light. Do it in the daytime in normal light. And just look through and through any pointed part towards us. Any pointed part towards us. Any questions on this? Anyone? This is a very powerful shortcut. Many people, they spend their whole lives meditating. What they won't get, you'll get in this 5 minutes of prism. Put a timer for 5 minutes. Don't do it for more than 5 minutes. So, simple exercise. Right? Any questions anyone has on the prism exercise?
If my wife uses this one, can I use the same prism?
Yeah, same prism. Yeah, prism is neutral. Huh? Right? Wife's anger is not going to look at you through the prism, right?
Good to clarify.
But any time, but not in the night, because it's got to be done in ordinary daylight. That doesn't mean you go outside. You sit on your dining table or study table and do it, but in ordinary day, not with lights. Yeah.
Is there any substitute for that? No. It's just glass of this or plastic or
Glass.
clear glass.
7th class science. You forgotten?
Remember that.
Huh?
Yeah, remember.
Yeah. It's glass. You know what it does, no? The prism. It refracts light. You know what is the, we say bhu bhuva swaha, what is the quality of Bhulok. What we are looking for is not over there. Can you get what I'm saying? Right? I say I get a new house, I'll get happiness. But what I'm looking for is not in the house. The light is refracted. You see? Light is refracted. I'll say I get a new car, I'll be happy. But what I'm looking for is not over there. Or maybe I say if I can marry this girl, I'll be happy. Right? But what I'm looking for is not over there. That is called, you put the, what do you call, stick in the water, you look here, but the stick is somewhere else. But the reflection of the stick is over here. Can you see? So this refracts light. Right? And when you look through this and your perception changes when you practice, then you see things as they are, not through our desire for happiness. Today we see everything in the world through our desire for happiness. Right? And that is why we can't see clearly. When we practice the prism exercise, we see clearly. Okay? Any questions on this? Anyone else?
It's actually using your sight, vision to translate to perception. Is that what it's doing?
Pardon?
When we are looking through the prism, eventually it translates to perception. Is what you're saying.
Yeah. See, if the prism vanishes for 5 minutes, we have reached a stage of stopping the thoughts for 1 second. Right? It's a big thing. It's a very big thing. Yeah.
Can you again repeat that technique?
So take a white piece of paper with no design or a hanky. Put any pointed part because it's equilateral towards us. Your most precious thing in life is lost, and you can only find it in the prism. Look through the prism and look as if there's no bottom, far away, as far away. I still can't see him, still far away, can't see him, still far away. At one point when you're looking far away, the thoughts will stop, the prism will vanish. When the prism vanishes, keep trying to look far away, because if the thought comes that the prism has vanished, it will come back. You get it? So if you keep looking, then you will have this empty space over here. And holding of that empty space is what is called in yoga as dharana. Then the progression goes from dharana, dhyana, samadhi. It's the same progression. Right? So, practice for only 5 minutes every day. Keep a timer. Right?
So, like you don't have prism, and if you can focus between your eyebrows, this is Bindu chakra. We get the same benefit because you want to focus somewhere.
No. Don't bring in any chakra. Look through the prism. It's like this, you've dropped your diamond ring and you're looking. Then you're not bothered who's come in the room, who goes from the room, who's sitting, not sitting. You're looking for your diamond ring. Similarly, the diamond ring is in the prism. Only place you can find it. Right? And as you're looking far away, what has to open will open and you will see it inside. Don't bother about that. Keep looking far away. We are not looking outside, we are looking inside. There you are right, but don't bother about that. Okay. Any questions, anyone else? Okay, thank you. Right. I'll just talk about from tomorrow evening 7 to
9.
7 to 9, I'll be talking on Gurdjieff's law of octaves. It is a little difficult topic, but those who are a little scientifically inclined will enjoy it. And others, I would say it's a very important law, spiritual law. And so I'm going to go into it very slowly, try to give everyday life examples. So from tomorrow evening, 7 to 8:30. Right? Do you want to do Radhe Krishna? We'll do Radhe Krishna. Now yes, suggested Radhe Krishna. Right? With the normal breathing, instead of 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, we can use Radhe Krishna. But initially for 6 months, don't use it afterwards. So just we'll practice. You can put your hands here, then hands down on your knees. Radhe Krishna. Hey Krishna. Breathe in Radhe, breathe out Krishna. Normal breathing. Don't take very deep breaths. Little more than normal. Put your hands on your knees now. Just breathe normally with this Radhe in, Krishna out. Okay. Okay. So you can progress to Radhe Krishna, but first do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
So thank you all for coming today. Obviously, we're streaming on YouTube right now. And obviously,